The Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Google just announced their second generation foldable, and while I'm not a big fan of the name, I am a huge fan of what Google did with this latest foldable. And I'm going to go through some of the reasons why I would purchase a Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Now keep in mind, I purchased the Pixel Fold last year when it originally was released, and it was one of my favorite smartphones of all time, and it was really because of that outer screen. I just preferred that wider aspect ratio over something like the Galaxy Z Fold line, which had a more thinner, taller aspect ratio. It felt more like using a regular smartphone, and I've said it before on my reviews, and I'll continue to say that today. But here's the thing, and really this is the reason why I would go and purchase the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. It's because of that outer screen's aspect ratio. Google understood that was the best part of the Pixel Fold, and really the reason why people might have bought the Pixel Fold over the Z Fold line. And instead of keeping it the same this year, Google went and doubled down on that outer screen, and they made it even better. They went more of the OnePlus route and made it more like a regular smartphone screen on the outer display. In fact, if you compare the Pixel 9 Pro Fold and the Pixel 9, it pretty much has the same display. That outer display and the Pixel 9 display are exactly the same. Same aspect ratio, same resolution. It's like they got those displays and just slapped it on their foldable, which is great. It means that you're getting a regular smartphone on that outer display. Not only that, but Google made the inner display larger at 8 inches as opposed to 7.6 inches on the original Pixel Fold. Also with that inner display, not only will it be larger than last year's Pixel Fold, but it'll also be brighter with better colors and contrast. So I really appreciate Google making that design even better and kind of focusing on giving us more usability when it came to foldables. And that's really the main reason why I would go for the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. There are some things that I wish this new foldable had. For example, the cameras aren't the best hardware that Google has in their smartphones, which I understand there's folding technology. They're limited to the amount of hardware they can put inside their foldables. But I just wish they would have given us maybe a dual camera system instead of a triple, and just given us better camera hardware like the Pixel 9 Pro camera hardware inside of the Pixel Fold. Maybe that's not even possible. I don't know. I just hate paying $1,800 and not getting the best camera hardware available. Now that isn't a big deal because Google usually does an amazing job with their camera experience. They'll take that camera hardware and still give it better results than you would probably expect. But you are getting the Google Tensor G4 chip, 16 gigabytes of RAM, 256 starting storage capacity, which is nice that Google is giving us really good hardware in that aspect. So that means it's going to run just as well as something like the 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL. Just the camera experience is going to be a little bit lacking. Also, when it comes to the display, the displays themselves aren't as bright as something like the 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL. So just keep that in mind. But I think the whole package, the design of the 9 Pro Fold is really where I think purchasing this phone makes it worth it. Aspect ratio is exactly what I'm looking for in a foldable. The bezels inside are now uniform. They're not like the original Pixel Fold with huge bezels. The hinge technology is much improved as well, so that crease down the middle is not going to be as visible anymore. And I just like the flatter look of the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Also, it's going to be thinner than the original Pixel Fold. So when you have it shut, it's not going to feel like this thick brick in your pocket, and it's not as heavy as that original Pixel Fold. So there's a lot going for the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Now, one thing that is kind of concerning is the battery capacity, because it dropped from the previous Pixel Fold. Last year's Pixel Fold had a 4,821 milliamp hour battery. This one only has a 4,650 milliamp hour battery. So hopefully the Tensor G4 makes a difference when it comes to battery efficiency. We'll have to wait and see when it comes to that. Honestly, I'm just really impressed with the improvements that Google made here with this second generation foldable. I know the Pixel Fold definitely had some negatives to it and did have to improve in a lot of areas, but I really think Google took a solid foundation with the Pixel Fold and just made everything better that it needed to, except for the battery life. We'll have to see on that. And really, that's what makes this phone really compelling to me. I would definitely consider picking up the Pixel 9 Pro Fold if you were in the market for a foldable. Now keep in mind, there are some things that you should definitely consider before you purchase a foldable. For example, reliability isn't always there. I had a video where I talked about how my Pixel Fold all of a sudden one day just had display problems. I sent it to Google. It was covered under warranty, but they did want to charge me a fee to replace the screen protector on the inner display, which didn't make sense if they were repairing the inner display to begin with. But they did end up refunding me for that repair, and I was able to get it fixed without it costing me anything, which is nice. But those type of things can definitely happen out of warranty, and it can really cost you some money. So that's something to really consider with a foldable. Are you ready to perhaps cough up some money to repair your phone if it just happens to break out of nowhere and it's out of warranty? It's just something to consider with these foldables. Hopefully with this second generation, and that's really another reason why I would pick up the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, because I think Google already has another year under its belt of maybe improving some of that reliability, and this should be a much better overall phone. We'll have to wait and see, but those are just some of the reasons why I would definitely consider picking up the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, and hopefully this helped you to make a better decision on if you want to purchase this foldable or not. Let me know what you think. Are you planning on buying the newest Pixel 9 Pro Fold, or are you just gonna hold off this year and perhaps see what Google has in store next year? Let me know with a comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you wanna see more videos just like this one on tech news, reviews, and opinions, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos, and I'll see you on the next one.